a result of the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act that was enacted by the federal government, Nebraskans, were Nebraska to do nothing, Nebraskans would experience a tax increase of about a little over $200 million.
So lawmakers are trying to figure out if you'll be paying more in taxes during the year of 2018. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us.
The recently passed GOP tax plan does away with state personal exemptions.
Yeah, if a bill to make up for that isn't approved, a family of four, for example, could pay an additional $500 a year for the year 2018. Channel 8 Eyewitness News reporter Zach Worthington joins us now with more in tonight's top story. Zach.
As of right now, Nebraskans will be without personal tax exemptions for 2018. Some lawmakers are working to get things back to normal.
Anything to do with taxes and with one's dollars, we should always be vigilant and attentive. This is something that our legislature, to their credit, they have been attentive to. We, of course, in the Department of Revenue, we have been attentive to what's going on at the federal level.
Nebraska taxpayers can end up paying more to the state in 2018 unless lawmakers halt automatic changes that were triggered by the Republican congressional tax plan. The tax law, signed by President Trump in December of 2017, would result in an additional $220 million for state government in 2018, according to the Department of Revenue. Lawmakers have introduced bills that seek to negate the effects on most taxpayers. One measure, called LB 1090, introduced by Senator Jim Smith of Papillion, would preserve Nebraska's personal exemption, which taxpayers can claim for themselves and their dependents to reduce their taxable income.
For the average Nebraskan, this would put things back to normal, back to the way it was before this passed. If nothing gets done, then yes, that's $200 million more coming out of Nebraskans' pockets.
If Smith's bill passes, Nebraska taxpayers could continue to claim credit for themselves and each of their dependents for the 2018 tax year. Each credit is worth $134. Personal
exemption is one that's taken equally for every personal exemption claimed on a tax return. So this has an impact disproportionately on those of lower income.
If lawmakers don't adjust the state tax system, the credits would vanish. A family of four would then have to pay an additional $536 a year. Senator Smith's bill is expected to face opposition from senators who believe the federal changes could help state lawmakers balance the budget without making cuts.